As the 2024 Summer Olympics approaches, Paris is working hard to make it the greenest and most sustainable Olympics in history. However, Olympic committees and sponsors from various countries have expressed dissatisfaction with this. The Paris Olympic Committee has proposed a series of innovative measures. For example, there is no traditional air conditioning in the rooms of the Olympic Village, and it relies only on underground circulating cold water to keep cool. This system is not only environmentally friendly in design, but can also be turned over to residents for use after the Games to continue to serve the low-carbon life in the future. However, this plan quickly aroused the concerns of delegations from various countries. Because of concerns that the high temperature in Paris in summer may affect the rest and performance of athletes, countries such as the United States, Britain, Australia, Denmark, Italy, and Greece have decided to bring their own portable air conditioners. "We will bring air conditioners to Paris, and we will also bring air conditioners back to Greece," said Alexander Pali, president of Environmental Sustainability of the Greek Olympic Committee. "This is the wish of our athletes, and they need support because what they do is difficult in the first place." The green vision of the Paris Olympic Committee not only faces the actual needs of delegations from various countries, but is also affected by the contrast of sponsors. Although the Olympic Committee emphasizes environmental protection and sustainability, some major sponsors come from high-carbon industries, which forms a clear contrast with the environmental protection concept of the Olympics. For example, the sponsors of the British Olympic team include the British Weather Company. The sponsor of the Australian team is the mining giant Hancock Prospecting, and the sponsor of the Indian Olympic Committee is the petrochemical oligarch Shinsher Industries. The core businesses of these companies are closely related to high-carbon emissions, which are difficult to match the concept of the Green Olympics. Faced with the challenges of high temperatures and environmental protection measures, athletes have also spoken out. American infrastructure athlete Carter Holmes said that he supports environmental protection, but also hopes to have a comfortable rest environment during the game. As the last Olympic Games of his career, he hopes to compete in the best condition. World top 5 male tennis player Daniil Medvedev received multiple medical timeouts due to heat stroke in the last Tokyo Olympic Games. When asked by the tournament committee, when asked whether he could continue the game, Medvedev replied, "I can finish the game, but I will also die of heat stroke." "If I die, will you be responsible?" said George Negrenon, head of the Environment Department of the Paris Olympic Committee. Representatives of various countries have prepared portable air conditioners, but we must move on. Our goal is to create an example for sustainable development in the future. The concept of the Olympics in Paris. This situation highlights the resource gap between rich and poor countries in the Olympics that promote fair competition. Rich countries are not green on their own initiative, while poor countries are forced to be green. But the wonderful thing about competitive games is that no matter how good or bad the material conditions are, they often cannot determine the outcome of the game. For example, the Palestinian men who eat and drink every day have a record far inferior to that of the Palestinian men in the war, because since ancient times, heroes have suffered many hardships and never played cool and had few difficulties.